Pretty much working with some work. Don't forget to hit the notification bell when next time we review that notification. Look at the subscribe button. I know who it is. I don't think no. I'll stay quiet because everybody's asleep. I'm quick to off you guys because I'm excited that Thunder won the chip. I'm going to get the chat set up.
https://youtube.com/@ninja1996 C=87W6 subscribe to my YouTube video.
Hall of Fame. We're 2-0 on the western side. Clippers also up 2-1 on the western side. Eastern side. Pacers up 2-0 against the Celtics. Cleveland is up 2-1 against the Knicks on the eastern side. Let's get it. Let's get 3 out the way. See if we can go 3-0.
Here we go. And it's Dallas to start out.
A 3.
And now the Lakers starting group. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Edwards. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Here's Los Angeles now. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but had 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go.
3-2,
1. Not a bad option at all for them. Hachimura from the corner.
3.
Irving passes to Davis. Takes a 3. Irving can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's James. Makes it off the glass.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact. He hasn't even been hit.
Now here's Davis. About a minute and a half through the first
last frame for you guys.
Back to Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gafford. And here's Davis for 3. And the rejection by James. Driving in. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
3.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Will it go? And the shot goes down.
Down 4.
The skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's Doncic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80%. From the game, so early offensively they've been
3.
great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. Thompson against Edwards. And And
one,
foul
no,
on the
free throw,
shot.
though.
He'll
I think free
shoot
throw.
two at the free throw line.
You can run the play the front hour.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
12-4.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked
three.
in from there most every night.
Call timeout.
And
That's
Jason
needed.
Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at Edwards, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Luka Doncic, just 2 spots down.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Davis.
That's all.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Oh, gosh. We got to grab that board.
Target.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Edwards with it. Out to Doncic. LeBron James on the wing.
Oh.
Doncic passes to James. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James.
14-7. Let's go.
Hachimura's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start
three.
they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Irving against Doncic.
Clank.
Inside. Irving
Gotta pick that
passes
up.
to Marshall. And he can't answer
deep.
back the three-pointer offline. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-5 run.
Let's go.
And it's good for
15-7.
2. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
No
Boy,
three.
this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here is Irving. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And Hayes
Let's
throws
go.
it down.
13-7.
I like their focus coming
How
in.
play easy.
Execution
Because how
so
to
far.
cheat the system.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with.
The three.
Very aggressive
I'm
offense
gonna
so
call
far.
him the
And
call
so
starter.
it's Dallas with
Call is better because
after the basket
more
by
fun
Los
for you guys.
Angeles.
More fun for me.
From 13,
Oh,
he
wait.
gets the jumper to drop.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game,
13-9.
too.
Oh,
Doncic against Irving. Out to Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
let's go.
5
29.
points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point,
Butler.
defensively, you have to
Still.
take something away.
Doncic passes to Edwards. A fader. And
Let's
another
go.
basket for the Lakers.
139.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had
Call of Fame.
the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Marshall. He has yet to score.
It's still.
Hayes with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
The foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws
So
coming up.
what that does
Officials
it.
on the call with the foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. It's a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
2.9.
All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 16.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Edwards.
hit
Rebounded by
that.
Prosper.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough.
Go in the first quarter.
And
First
so
quarter,
it's
two
Los
has a cover.
Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And taking a quick look at the stats for Los Angeles.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Paul, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
Doncic against Paul. From deep, James.
Small person.
Mavericks trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
13.
Right now, they need a basket. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. And they pick up 2.
Doncic
has got his second basket of the night.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dallas shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Paul for 3, knocks down the 3-ball.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the notch out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
The Mavericks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dante Exum. Now, here's Thompson. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count it.
Let's go.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
Mavericks trail by 16.
3.
Paul kicks to Irving. Paul passes to Irving. At the top of the key, Thompson. Here's Gafford, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in for Chris Paul. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Davis sets a screen. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving from long range. Dallas again missing.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Irving against Doncic.
Watching for 3.
Now here is Davis. He's tightly guarded. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Doncic.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3.
This is
the deep 3-point attempt. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 19-point game. Marshall sets a screen for Irving to the inside. It's deflected. Thompson passes to Irving. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
And they double up Doncic. Out to Edwards.
Oh my God.
Marshall with the steal. Fast break Dallas. It's tipped.
That's all.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
From outside the arc, Hachimura grabs the miss.
And another miss.
Whatever.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Well, you look at Doncic, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Champ, who's right there as well.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Ball checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall with it. Nothing on the board. Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Hachimura. LeBron up top. Back to Hachimura. They get it back. James. And another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Both free throws good from James.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Gafford. Pass to Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Davis. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Here's Doncic. And it's buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper.
We don't want to be up to 1 in the series.
Breakdown for the Mavericks.
It's not people.
Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. That is more than enough of us.
Go for it, start over here. Come on, minute going. Let's go.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first
Let's
half
go.
had
Let's
to take a lot out of it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Edwards, and it's Hayes in at center. Now here's Thompson. The three from Davis.
I'm sorry.
Another three for Dallas.
You're not coming back, Dallas.
Big-time players in the league, do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a three-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a three of his own. Bang!
Moving against Doncic. And a wide open look for James. Good.
Let's go.
The assist goes
Just
to
play right back.
Doncic.
Play 24.
Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
A three.
Real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thompson right side.
That's off.
Offline with his three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been
Let's
good
go.
on a number of levels.
24. Let's go.
Signature slam from the big fella. We've seen
do it,
those
Hayes.
before.
Dallas calls timeout.
A three.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Outside Irving. Doncic with the steal. Jumps up. In the dunk by
Let's go.
Doncic.
24.
Boy,
24.
for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
A three.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Shoots over Doncic. Lands
Nope.
soft
Oh
on
my
the front
God.
of the rim and drops. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's LeBron. And the Lakers tack
Let's
on
go.
2 more.
The
Guys,
26.
his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
A three.
Outside, Davis. Thompson against Edwards. Marshall passes to Davis. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he
Let's
missed.
go.
The
Please,
shot's
26.
good from Hayes.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
A three and
He
three.
doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Fucking
Now, here is Irving.
charge.
He's got 8, and the whistle blows. It's going
Okay,
to be Luka
what?
Doncic.
Come on, let's-
That's his first foul.
Okay, wonderful.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his
Let's
feet.
go.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the
Let's
official
go.
got that one right.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. And the layup
Let's go.
falls.
Let's go. 26.
Hayes has got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The
A
play in
three.
the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Washington finds Irving. Davis surveying the floor.
Point,
To Gafford. Irving with a clean look. It's good from long range. He's got
That's
11.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
That's not a serious deal right
Washington
there.
against LeBron.
How did I never like that.
And here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Gafford is screen on Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Thompson.
Let's go.
The shot's
Turn out
good.
21.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Paul subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:56 left to play in the third.
Okay, a three.
Hachimura against Davis. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's
The D.
Davis missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Back to James. Off target from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. It's stolen by Hachimura. Edwards finds Doncic. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Paul passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Paul. Thompson's got 6 points.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. And a missed layup. The Mavericks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to LeBron. Over Thompson. That one wide left. Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged.
Let's go. Let's get it.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Paul, and it's Exum in at the 3 spot. And James gets it to go.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The 3.
Paul looking around. Lively finds Irving. That's tipped. There's the drive. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
And so Irving nails both of them.
6-36.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Edwards inside, covered by Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Paul, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
The first half.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards, that's good.
76.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Good.
And, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Edwards against Irving. Fades. And Hayes throws it down.
20-38.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Still.
That's a 2 from Paul. Lakers with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Najee Marshall in for Paul. Irving. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And LeBron throws it down hard.
So it's not 30.
And I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Irving against Doncic. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Dallas again missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Thompson from long range.
Let it go.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Just got to
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Irving against Doncic. 5 to shoot to halt the run.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Here's Hayes. And there's the big time jam. Right over Davis.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating. Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Davis. Pass to Marshall. And stolen by James. By himself. And LeBron throws it down hard.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron was full steam ahead.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for LeBron.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Out to Doncic. Over to the left wing. Lakers working the ball around now. Edwards finds James. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Shoots a fader. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Now Thompson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Okay, we got two more. Go 4 away. One more time so he's on Hall of Fame. One more time. Let's get it.
Game 4.
Go. And it's the Mavericks to start out. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Edwards. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Now here's Hachimura. Hey, Hayes in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Edwards. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Exum, following the score by Los Angeles. To the inside, and down it goes.
4 points. The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's James, and a foul
So
call.
watch out for the James.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive. Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now here's Irving. Exum outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. That shot missing. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Edwards, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. On the wing, Irving.
No way.
The Lakers for the rebound. And they've been looking very strong here in the postseason. Going undefeated now, 7 games in a row. And a nice rest after round 1. And a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Just 2 to shoot. Marshall got a hand on it. Doncic into the lane. And
Let's go.
Doncic with
That's
the
two.
jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Third is Luka Doncic.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
On the wing, Davis.
Hachimura
covering. Outside Davis. Irving against Doncic.
Something
Good foul.
that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game now. Both free throws good from Irving.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Hayes with it. Irving picks him up. Out to Hachimura. There's the three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
Mavericks trail by 9.
The three.
Pass to Gafford. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. It's stolen by James. Here's Hayes. And Gafford with the block.
Damn it. I cut that.
Doncic against Irving. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Irving's got 5.
15-7.
What a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Here's Hayes. Soft
Let's
touch
go.
off the glass.
15-7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Marshall. Check by James. Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Fantastic in earning these whistles in close. Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Chris Paul in for Exum. Now here's Doncic. Hachimura from long range. He can't get it to go.
You go good.
James with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3.
18 on.
Edwards has got his second basket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's Paul. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Doncic against Paul. The kick out to Edwards. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Thompson passes to Irving. That one is off. Some solid defense from James.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Double team on James. Takes a 3. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from James. Edwards has got 8.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Lakers lead by 10. Hey, shot's good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Irving against Edwards. From downtown. And it's Irving missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Lively in at center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And he's going for the oop here.
What the hell is that pass?
By Edwards. LeBron going downhill.
Let's go. Let's go. Mavericks don't want this. Mavericks don't want this.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the balance.
Davis with a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Paul. Outside Davis. Just 5 to shoot. AD beasting down low.
Get the roll.
Davis has built a habit of rising to the occasion, so I am not surprised by his bailout there.
Doncic against Paul. Hachimura from long range. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
For 3.
Doncic against Paul. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Hayes, and finished off by
Hayes.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Paul. He's scoreless. On the wing, Davis. Hachimura covering. Puts the move on. And scoring with the play inside is Davis.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Hachimura against Davis. Here's Hachimura. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be at the line for a pair.
Well, Hachimura is always ready to go into that overdrive inside and fight you for it.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Davis. The kick out to Paul. Up and over Doncic. Paul can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Paul passes to Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Some hard-nosed basketball, getting in tight, taking it right at the D.
James against Washington. The fader. Davis for the rebound. Mavericks trail by 20.
Barney gotta hit that.
Paul looking over the floor. Gafford passes to Paul. Good D by Doncic. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shot's good by James.
At this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Irving is subbed in for Paul. Pass to Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Oh,
let's go.
LeBron hammers it home.
41-13. Let's go.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
A 3.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Washington outside. Gafford with a screen on Hachimura. Washington. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right
let's
now.
Go. 3-13.
Slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what?
A 3.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's James. His fourth make in 5 tries.
13.
Solid start for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
A 3.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Gafford. Still no points. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Will it go? Connects from downtown.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Here's James. 10 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I'm gonna stay away. We'll take it.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Prosper's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. Here's Marshall. Pass to Prosper. Rejected by James.
And LeBron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Number 25, P.J. Washington.
Here's Exum. 3 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. Shot won't fall.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
You better bring a forklift.
Thanks, as always.
Okay, still quick over here. Come on, minute going. Let's go. Let's go.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Rui Hachimura.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Edwards out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Exum. Still without a bucket. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Doncic. And it's Irving missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Doncic with the bucket.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
For 3.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And they're running. The open shot by Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by James.
For 320.
Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Their defense is getting run off the floor right now.
For 3.
Irving with a deep 3.
Nope.
Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Doncic passes to Edwards. Hachimura, right side. Stolen by Davis.
Odd.
Doncic against Irving. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Good to with 322.
In traffic, you got to hand it to Kyrie. He makes maybe the toughest shots consistently in the league.
Here's James. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Exum with it. Picked up by James. Doncic finds Hachimura. James with the ball. Marshall's there. Fades back. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They get it again. Gafford. Some solid defense from James.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Second half of play here. Just under 2.5 minutes passed. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's scooped up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And Dallas making a change here. Washington's checked in.
Number 25, P.J. Washington.
And stolen by Edwards. And he lays it in on the break.
Let's go.
Edwards has got 14 points.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. Pass to Davis. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Doncic. And he buries that one. Back 14 points for him.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Here's James. Nice move. And slam. Dunked by James.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
And
Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Top of the key. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. Doncic against Irving. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
No 3.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Here's Exum. It's Washington, high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes,
128.
letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Anthony Davis.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
For 3.
1:19 left in the third quarter here. Dallas no good that time either.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Let's go.
Finished off
6
by
28.
Hayes.
Let's go. What's up?
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Irving, following the score by Los Angeles.
Got it.
Here's Doncic. And
Let's go.
Doncic with
6
the
28.
jam.
Let's go.
So creative on the attack. I like
We're
whenever
going to close from what's
Doncic knifes
moving.
inside and
What's
looks
the
to
close
score.
final?
Here's Irving.
Nope.
It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Let's
And
go.
slam dunk by
So not
James.
28. Let's
They've
go.
been very well-rounded and
Speaking
extremely
of Hall of Fame, bro.
focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive
It's
showing
not 28.
on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving looking around. Another miss by Irving.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And it's Hachimura missing. Outside Irving. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility.
Going in third quarter, the West Part final.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Derek Lively, Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson, and it's Paul in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Thompson against Edwards. Nice D from Thompson. Dallas is shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Paul passes to Lively. Up top, Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. Washington outside. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Doncic against Paul. On the wing, Hachimura. Over Lively. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Doncic. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The 3 from Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Paul. Back to Davis. Up and over Doncic. Again, Dallas.
It's not right on. One at a time, we don't need one.
And the mid-range happens to be one of them.
Edwards, a pass to Hayes.
Watch out.
Here he goes.
Let's go.
Finished off by Hayes.
So 139.
And he's now got the double-double.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Paul. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Edwards with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Chris Paul. The shot by James, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Davis. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's James. And it's blocked by Davis.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Exum outside. Back to Davis. And the bucket is good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. James with the ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
The Mavericks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. From the elbow. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. Doncic against Irving. Gafford with the block. They retain possession.
We got it over. Now we worry about it.
2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Down low. Tipped away. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
And it's that fantastic touch on the floater, and that's one of many reasons why Kyrie is considered one of the most skilled players of all time.
And that one's
good.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Champ.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Nifty move. Shots blocked. Edwards looking it over. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
47.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Now Irving. Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on James. Shot clock at 6. Marshall passes to Exum. Up and over Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. over Irving. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
No one off at the Spurs because they got Victor. For 2 games at home, boy, they got 50 Spurs. We got Darren Fox, the One Castle, Darren Vessel, Darren Sohan, and Victor Wembanyama. Let's get it.
Game 1 of the two Western teams have run. You take a look at Los Angeles. It was a long, grueling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, they're the better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
And the starting group for the Spurs.
Oh.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama.
The 3.
Vassell is out there at Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. No good from outside. Here's Hachimura. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with John
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Fox. Here's Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Nice job capturing the moments.
Trying to switch back.
Slam cam. Fox against Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell, the bounce pass. To the middle. Here's Fox. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Sinks the triple. Fox has got 6.
And that's the kind of range Fox has added to his game.
Doncic with it. And they call
the one.
And one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here's Hachimura. Uses the
Let's go.
glass to finish the
Oh,
line.
two. Nice start. Let's go. Let's go.
Defense to start that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You take a look at Hayes, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
No threes.
Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Lakers with the rebound. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
San Antonio with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Wembanyama, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Sohan. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Doncic against Fox. This one for 3. And
Let's hit it. Let's go. Oh, no. Let's go. Let's go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic against Fox. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Plays it up and puts it in.
14-on.
Edwards got his second bucket.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something
you
just can't teach.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell was screen on Hachimura. Sohan drills it from outside. Sohan's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Oh, my God, Victor.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And the rejection by James. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. 1:27 left to play in the first. Here's Hachimura.
The Victor Patrol. Got 1 foul.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely
15-12.
Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Castle. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Hasn't made one yet.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's McLaughlin following the bucket by the Lakers. Wembanyama left side over Hayes.
No way.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. The Lakers moving the ball around. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by the Spurs.
What are we trying to do?
Now Wembanyama spins. McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. Over LeBron. Wembanyama, no good.
And I was sure that was money
Go ahead, first
on
quarter.
that one, but everyone
Look at second quarter. Let's go.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we got Keldon Johnson. Fox is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 spot. And the slam by Williams.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Doncic against Fox. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Now, here's Doncic. Six to shoot. James wide open. The shot's good. The assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 6.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And they wasted no time getting those
open. What are you doing?
Mamu Kelishvili has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Doncic to the left. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Spurs trail by 3. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at Edwards, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Luka Doncic, 2 slots lower.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists. Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Let's go. 21. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. And what an explosive finisher. LeBron rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. It's deflected. Hayes in the post. Covered by Johnson.
Let's go.
And it's a 7-point Laker lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Lakers?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys.
Put it on the court, LeBron. 31.
Also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Down low. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Williams. And Castle is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
It's his first trip to the line. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Where's Victor back in?
Johnson.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Wembanyama, taken away by Hayes. Got it for his
Let's go.
field goal of the game.
Let's go.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Goes up on the high post. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Fox
has got 10 points.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
And a wide open look for Hachimura.
Let's go. Play 14 12.
Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
For 3.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio.
That's
it's
all.
a 10-point game. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them.
Let's go.
In the second quarter.
13 12.
Great 7 of 8 from the floor.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Castle. Now Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Hachimura. And it's Sohan missing. Los Angeles leading by 12. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Improving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
San Antonio's got
3
half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. San Antonio making a switch here. Joe's checked in. 1:31 left now here in the second. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Here's Castle. Guarded by Doncic. Looking to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one. So he'll shoot 2 here.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Edwards inside. Covered by Joe. 2 open
Let's go.
time. Made it look
14-26.
Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the paint. Here's Vassell. And the rejection by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And it's good.
No, he's blocking it.
Down in the shot
14-28.
Vassell's got his first bucket in this one. Outside Edwards. .29 seconds left in the second quarter. A 3-ball. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Castle. Inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. Now the Lakers on the break. For 3, Edwards. And the last shot before the buzzer.
Go in
And
circle,
so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers.
Next one on the
conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. That is more than enough of us.
Look at the course, Trevor. Let's go. Momentum going.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Edwards is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's Fox. After LeBron James's miss, it's the three-pointer to fall.
2:31.
Fox has got the first basket of the third quarter for San Antonio. Edwards looking it over. Going inside. Rebounded by Castle.
What a foul.
11.
Whoa.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Up and in on the way. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
Terrific.
Might be able to go and take another third, fourth quarter.
At the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you look at Doncic. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Champ.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And Fox gets it to go.
When Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Wembanyama. Dash to Castle. Here's Vassell.
That's all.
3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 12. James finds Edwards. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here is Hachimura. 9 points in the game so far. And Hayes
puts
it down.
Using his length getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Fox. 15 points in the game. From 13, Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Wembanyama. And
what a foul!
Rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. He's picked up by James. It's tipped.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Back to Hayes. Fox with the steal. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. The second chance effort, and the shot goes in. Hachimura's got 11.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 16. Doncic passes to James. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Wembanyama. Hayes, no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Good on the triple. He's got 18.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Now here's Hayes. 10 points for him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And the rejection by James. Some changes here for the Spurs. Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Isaiah Joe in for De'Aaron Fox.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Hayes throws it down.
40.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Castle. Pass to Joe. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by James. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. Fouled and one. Shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And so it's Los Angeles. Defensively, they have got. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
It's great to have so many people in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Open.
On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Fox.
40.
Kelvin Johnson is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mamu Pelishvili in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Johnson. Here's Joe. Outside, Fox. Drains it from 17 feet out. Fox has got 20 points.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Edwards drawing the double team. They grabbed their own miss. Doncic. There's no
end to the ways Doncic can score.
A little over a minute of the third quarter gone right now.
What's this? Oh no, OKC wants Steve.
Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Here's Fox. And the rejection by James.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need.
Let's go.
And
Hayes doing
his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
For three, Edwards. Good on the three-point shot. What's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Los Angeles?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Here's Doncic.
Let's go. We can't make it. 2-4-2. Let's go.
The crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
For three.
Fox against Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Castles checked in for Kenrich Williams. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Hands it from downtown.
First off, 10-4-2.
On their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Fox
First
will
one,
bring it up for San Antonio.
For threes.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. They need this. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Out to Doncic. From deep. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside, Fox. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And that one drops for him.
Don't forget that was ball.
Johnson to get that. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Edwards kicks to LeBron. Out to Edwards. Yes.
Let's go.
James picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points for Champ.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running. Oh!
Let's go. Turn off person. Let's go.
That is incredible.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there. So
for three.
He is willing to
First game. 1-0.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Joe. Lets it go from deep, and the three ball is good.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1.
And this was one that never really was a all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it.
That
message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Hayes, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And that one, good.
This is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Fox against Doncic. Now, here's Fox. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allowed you to win this game?
They broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now...
Oh, boy. Playing Hall of Fame against them is open shots in Hall of Fame, bro. Let's get it.
Game 2. Hello and welcome to the NBA. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are
Let's go.
Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
A three.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
James with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Knocks it loose. Here's Fox. Hachimura with a rebound. Left side, Edwards. Over Fox. The rebound by the Spurs. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. Fires for 3. The shot by Sohan, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Vassell. Checked by James. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Wembanyama, screen on James. Vassell passes to Sohan. Fires in the triple.
How? I bet.
And here are the Lakers. Forget just winning the title. The question is, will this team lose a game in the playoffs?
I'm not sure, B.A. I mean, they've won their first 9 games of the playoffs. They're the hottest team in the world right now. Unless something drastic changes, they're on a collision course with the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Alex.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Out to Hachimura. James passes to Hachimura. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Shoots. And he misses his first shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Gets it to go from the corner.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Driving in. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. Joe's checked in. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Second, Luka Doncic.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Doncic against Fox. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Hayes.
Willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved and producing.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside Joe. Fox against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell.
First team foul. Spurs substitution. Number 0.
Doncic against Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. San Antonio again missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to James. Edwards with it. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Fox outside. Shoots from 14, and he nails the jumper.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Edwards looking for an opening. Out to Hachimura. Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up to San Antonio. Trailing by 2. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
And they double up Edwards. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Sends it home from three-point land.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Joe. And it's blocked by Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mamukelashvili. Counted from distance.
No way.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs substitution, number 11, Jordan McLaughlin.
1 quarter.
2 points lead, top 4, top 4, top 4. What's up?
Lakers ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the
Let's find this lead the second quarter. What's up? Top 4, top 4. What's up?
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. Here's Edwards. Uneasy 2.
Let's go. 13-11. Let's go.
Edwards got 10 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Vassell against Edwards. Vassell passes to Mamukelashvili. Now Williams. Joe on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Johnson's gotten his first points in this one. And here's Edwards outside. Second chance effort. Here's Hachimura. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Let's go.
Hits the
13-13. Let's go.
Make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 5. Vassell outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Out to James. 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, I got telling you right now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Vassell. Outside Joe. The 3 ball. James with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other
weaknesses. 13. Let's go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
That's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Mamukelashvili. He's defended by Hayes. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards finds Hayes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, telling you right now.
It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Vassell against James. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Joe. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
Boy,
they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The fadeaway. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
It's the Lakers.
What a
quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
James against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Here's Castle. And it's blocked.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's
hard to take that.
sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards, the pass to Hayes. Finished by Hayes.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Johnson. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. Here's Mamukelashvili. San Antonio again missing.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. You take a look at Hayes. His dominance on the boards is unquestionable. And, of course, Rui Hachimura.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams the edge they can on the boards.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. The sell comes in for Johnson. Sohan outside. Blocked. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, the defense gets their money's worth.
Yep, they won. Focus, he won.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And it's Fox missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Let's go. So 3:15. Let's go. How did that score, Chaos?
Lethal and efficient. Wow.
And stolen by Hayes.
Feel it. Go after some water.
Feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back after this.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the San Antonio
Knicks and Patriots are 1-1. They're each side.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
Look at the third quarter. One minute going. Let's go.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Spurs trail by 18. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Edwards. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. They've been absolutely dominant.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like that.
And Edwards
Let's go. Let's go 15. Let's go.
This guy is putting on
I'm locked in today.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The lob. Very well done.
Fox is a willing passer. Always
First
looking to find
13.
his teammates.
Outside Edwards. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
17, let's go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. The 3 is up. Castle misses.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Doncic finds Edwards. Over Castle. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Castle. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Fox with the ball. From the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Fox is on that quicker.
Fox has got 5 points.
Got to respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
I'll take that.
So good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 19-point game. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And Edwards goes for 3.
14-20.
Edwards has got 33.
Not letting us put a home.
Their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Wembanyama against Hayes. Wembanyama pass to Sohan. Wembanyama screen. 5 on the clock. Sohan inside. Working on Hachimura. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 22. Now Edwards. 33 points for him. Over Castle. A rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. 9 points in the game.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Here's Edwards. Out to Hachimura. Launches it. No good.
So hit that.
Vassell with it. Picked up by James. Fox against Doncic. Pass to Castle. Over Edwards. Castle misses.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And the basket by Edwards.
He's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Vassell, a screen on Hachimura. Sohan, pass to Vassell. Hayes against Wembanyama. Over Hayes. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Good bro.
Wembanyama's got 11.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
James, oh my goodness!
Let's go.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
On the wing, Vassell, guarded by Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. James with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he makes a first. The Spurs making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Vassell outside. Fires at the elbow. Here's Joe. San Antonio again can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Outside Joe. Here's Mamukelashvili. Hachimura covering. And here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First free throw is good. And so Vassell nails both of them.
Going in 3rd quarter, go 4 quarters, go 2-0.
This one's all but over already. It's Los Angeles just dominating this one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed.
Go 2-0, let's go.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for San Antonio. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the pivot spot.
Go on, Ned.
Hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that 3-point stroke.
Here's Edwards. Going inside. Blocked. Fox goes in. And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Johnson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit from in close. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Fox against Doncic.
They hit that.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning quick reflexes in every spot.
Sohan's checked in for Joe. No good on the 2nd, so he hits 1 of 2. It's Edwards with a drive, and it's good. 2 points. Edwards got 45 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And stolen by Hayes. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Hachimura finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Getting up and then throwing it down. Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that.
Pass to Castle. Outside Johnson. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Free throw good, Edwards. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Check by James. Sohan outside. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Hachimura, the pass to Edwards. Fader on the way. He got it again.
51. Let's go. 4:38. Let's go.
And that gives him 51.
31 points in Hall of Fame.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Over Castle. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. 4-3. Here's Vassell. James with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards has got 53 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Champ.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And good. There's another.
So 140.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Branham. And again, unable to change momentum here. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Offensive rebound. Here's James. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defensive attention.
And the second free throw is good.
Whoa.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound. Doncic up top. There's the triple. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in the series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And before we go,